Happy Tuesday. We're gonna have our first coffee on the deck. This is the greatest life.
Ooh, she looks so perfect.
I had a little bit of a disaster out here. Look at those homemade buns. Happy Tuesday! As you guys can see, I'm back on my sourdough game. Bam! Got me back on the sourdough. So anyways, happy Tuesday, guys. If you're new here, I host a meal every single Tuesday for my entire family. And here we are, another Tuesday. So I'm going to go in and get some stuff for dinner. We're doing hamburgers and hot dogs on the barbecue, but I'm doing like homemade buns. So should be good. This is my first time loading groceries into my trunk. Also, Sobeys has the big giant thing of strawberries, $5.99. That's a good deal. Okay. I might put this in the seat with me. We're gonna have our first coffee on the deck of the year. Pretty soon, there'll be flowers to look at, and look, I cannot believe these strawberries came back. I wasn't quite sure if they would, the ones on the deck. I was fully intending on losing them. So nice out, guys. It's definitely a spring day. Not summer, but spring. Okay. I got rid of the dead flowers the other day. I think I'm going to plant the same things that were in there that Jimmy gave me. Because I really like them. I love listening to the birds. I started reading my book club book. So I'm 70 pages in. I'm liking it. So my brother finished it. My sister-in-law's reading it now. So I definitely have some ideas for book club, though. Definitely. Let's just say if you read this book, you'll understand. And if you're reading it now, you'll understand. But I think when we when we have book club, I'm going to have on the screen, and the ambiance will be turtles in like an aquarium or something, or like wild turtles or something. If you know, you know. But I just think the turtle thing's hilarious, but it makes sense. But anyway, so I'm not making rolls today, guys. I'm not making rolls. Think this might be my first Tuesday dinner not making rolls. And I'm not making rolls because I'm going to be making homemade hamburger buns. So I don't think I need rolls and buns. You know what I mean? It might be a bit wasteful. So I'm going to make homemade buns. I've never made homemade hamburger buns in my life. Never. But of course, YouTube taught me how to do it. So here I am. I'm going to attempt it. I don't even have backup. So if they're not very good, then we're just going to be eating hamburgers with no buns. Or maybe we can do a lettuce bun. I'm not making hot dog buns. I bought the hot dog buns. I'm not doing that today. I'm just doing the hamburger buns from scratch. So that's Tuesday dinner: hamburgers, hot dogs, and French fries. It's going to be like a nice, comfort, simple meal, but it's going to be delicious. And I bought a new seasoning that I've never seen before. It's called like chili cheesesteak burger seasoning. And they had like jalapeno cheddar, which I would love, but I know nobody else would like it, but that sounds good. They had the one that I got, and then they had like 4. I'll show it to you when we go inside. But anyways, I'm going to read out here for a little bit, enjoy my coffee, and then I think I'm going to get the burgers put together so that they're done. And I can keep them in the fridge and pop them on the barbecue when it's time. I love this time of year. I love being on my deck. I love it so much. This is the greatest. This is the greatest life. Sitting on the deck, watching everything bloom. There's nothing really happening right now, but soon enough. Look at my peonies coming up. Remember when they were just a little tiny fart? Well, they're starting. I have 1, 2, 3. I think last year I only got 2 sprouted out maybe. So that's good that they're doing the spreading thing, because that's what I want. This is my rose bush that I got, my sister got me, and we call it our dad, because I think it's supposed to bloom around Father's Day. So this is what I got in memorial of my dad. My sister got it for me, and it was so beautiful last year. And I can tell it's starting to come to life because it's starting to get little colors on it, because before it just looked like dead sticks. So in the fall, I'm going to plant tulips here for Jimmy. And I got rid of all my dead stuff, like I said. My hydrangeas still looking miserable, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, it's nice out. And then remember I moved this over here? They're starting. My lilacs are starting to bud. You see them all there. And then the star of the show, our strawberries. Look at them. They popped right back up to life. They're looking good. And this year, I'm gonna let the runners do their thing. Last year I cut all my runners. So definitely gonna let them take over the bed this year. And then this year I gotta mix up. This is just a bunch of crap I'm throwing in there, like eggshells and coffee grinds. So I gotta mix it all up. But I do have random things sprouting up though. Like, I don't know what that is. That might be a red onion, because I had red onion over here last year. And then these are definitely green onion, because this is where the green onion was. So yeah, the birds are still doing their job. Weed. So yeah, everything's looking good. Okay friends, we're doing these hamburger buns for the first time together, me and you, because I'm new to this. I already measured out my water. So you need 3/4 cup of warm water. Mine seems good. I like to use a kitchen scale. So you need 3/4 of a cup of warm water, 1 egg. I don't need the scale yet. 1 egg. 1 egg. 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. I think this makes 8 hamburger buns, so I'm going to be doing this again, like doubling it. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Sea salt, it says. This is half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. Oh, that's half a tablespoon. Oh no. Okay. I don't know. That's probably fine. 1 tablespoon of yeast. I feel like I want to mix that up. I want to mix that. Then it says to add 3 tablespoons of softened butter. Okay. And then 3 1/4 cups of flour, or 400 grams. perfect. And now you just mix it all up. And then you knead it. You knead it for a few minutes, I think it says, till it's smooth, and then you let it rise. So I'm just gonna continue kneading this until it's smooth, and then I'll be back. This is what the dough looks like. I sprayed my bowl. I'm gonna cover it, and then you let it rise for about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna do it again so I can have 16. And yeah, it seems simple enough, but I'll show you what you do after once it's risen and stuff, what the next steps are. This is how my sourdough turned out. Nice and fluffy, and look at this. Like, ooh, you know it's gonna be good. I'm gonna cut into it. Let's see.
Oh, she looks so perfect.
I let her sit for about an hour and a half. You're supposed to let it sit a little bit. They say you can do whatever you want. Ooh, it looks so delicious. I didn't cut all the way through. Look at this, it's so good. I got a big hole there, but that doesn't bother me. It's fine. It's gonna be amazing. I have you guys propped in my flower pot. Of course I'm gonna eat this outside. Oh my gosh. Al's gonna freak out. We love sourdough. It's really good having sourdough as grilled cheese. Make a grilled cheese sandwich. The strawberries are really good. They're really sweet. Let's try a bite of the end, the butt. I put ice cubes. You see, when I cook it, and you get these little blisters. Oh my. I've had a long road with sourdough. It's only been almost 2 years, but I've baked some bad bread. I've baked some bad bread. And my goal was always to get the perfect loaf. And then after the first, few months, I started making really, really good bread. It was really good, but it didn't look as good. And I wanted to perfect the look of it. And once I did, I kind of stopped doing it because I kind of achieved my goal. But I might make another loaf today. Have it for tomorrow because this will be gone today with everyone here. This is the burger seasoning I was telling you about. Burger binder. They had a whole bunch of different flavors. So I got Philly cheesesteak, and yeah, you just throw it in your burger, in your meat. So I'll let you know how that is. I'm gonna do some with this. I'm wondering if the kids will like that. They might not. So I'm gonna put onion soup mix in the other ones. But got the cookies. I only had dark brown sugar. Usually I make my appetizer cookies with light brown sugar, but I only had dark brown, but they'll still be great. And oh, I had someone ask about the recipe. I'll show it to you. Woo! Girl! Okay, I'll show you. Here. Oh, look, it's all, sorry. It has icing sugar all over it. Okay. Screenshot this. Honestly, I'm baking it lately at 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And lately I've been skipping the cool in the fridge part, but this does make a difference. But lately I've been skipping it. But this is the recipe for the appetizer cookies. So I got my tablecloth on. Oh, and I'm going to use paper plates today because we're having a barbecue. So I thought that might be nice. And it'll make cleanup easier too. And some napkins. The cookies will go in there. And then dessert, I bought it. I showed you guys, I think. Or did I? Anyways, it's a cake. I'll show you after. It's been a couple hours. Look how much my sourdough, I fed this at 8 a.m. and it was like here, and now it's boop. I don't know if I'll actually get around to baking with it. We'll see. But our hamburger buns have risen greatly. They're big and fluffy. So what they say to do, they say to take a bench scraper. I might not need this out right this second. I'll just put it right here. A bench scraper, or you could probably use a knife, but they said to plop it out, okay? And then they said to just divide it into 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now they say to just roll it into little balls like you would a roll. So this is usually how I do my rolls, just like this. But yeah, you just roll them and then put them on your greased tray. So she used a tray like this. So I only have one of those, so I'm gonna also use a greased one of these things too. So this recipe makes 8. So I did it twice, I'm gonna have 16. So you roll these up, and I'll show you what you do after they're all rolled up. They're all rolled up, so now what you do is you flatten them so they look like discs. So once they're flattened, you cover them with plastic wrap and you let them sit until they're puffed up a bit. She said it'll probably be about an hour. It probably won't be too long for me because my house is boiling. I don't have the AC on yet and my oven's been on. You just let that sit for about an hour. So the buns are visibly puffed. So I took egg and a tablespoon of water and beat it. And now you're just gonna give it a egg wash. And then you're gonna top it with whatever toppings you want. So I'm doing some with no toppings because I know the kids won't want, like, you know, the toppings like seeds or whatever. I don't have sesame seeds, those would be good. But I think I'm just gonna do, like, I don't know, maybe like a garlic. But yeah, sesame seeds and all that would be good. I just completely forgot to buy sesame seeds. Okay, I'm gonna start with just these two because I don't think I'll have room in my oven for all of this. So these are the ones that are not gonna have any seeds on them, any seasoning. They're just gonna be plain. So you put them in at, what's that noise? 400 for 15 minutes. Is somebody here? No, I don't know. Okay, 15 minutes at 400. I did have everything bagel, but I don't have it anymore. I must have used it all. So this one I'm gonna do buttery garlic and herb and a little bit of the blend, which is just salt and pepper and garlic. Bringing that up. You're welcome. Oh no, wait. Put it. Yeah, no, you can leave it there. You can leave it there. I want to bring it a different.
My favorite?
Today,
It changes every day. We all know who came first. You know who the OG is, so.
I had a little bit of a disaster out here. My burgers are burnt already, but I had a huge fire. I'm not, apparently, I had this on full tilt and this close, and there's flames coming all out of the barbecue. Oh my gosh, I was screaming. So Alex got water and we dumped it over, and it's better now, but holy man, drama. And you just watched the whole thing.
Hello.
Hi.
Happy Tuesday.
Did Alex tell you?
What
A big fire. Why is there a big fire all the time?
Because it reeks from the hamburger.
How are you supposed to barbecue hamburgers?
Well, you just have to have water and always.
So these should be almost done. How was your lunch?
Oh, it was good. It was quiet. This is beautiful, Jacqueline.
Oh, my rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took them off because I was playing with the hamburger. Try them on.
Oh, yeah, they look nice.
I think these are done. No. Hopefully these are done. How do you know?
You just have to cut them.
You gotta cut them. Okay.
Just cut one. One's done. No, they're all done.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Lunch was good. I had a club sandwich because I didn't want to.
Oh yeah, they're done.
I didn't want to eat a whole lot, and I just had a salad that I wanted to enjoy today. I was telling the boys at work that I'm going to a barbecue, and you're making hamburgers and hot dogs, and you made homemade buns for the hamburgers. And they said, I'm surprised Jacqueline's two kids are not big.
Like they're not fat?
Yeah.
Oh, well, their mother. Look at me.
Because Jacqueline does such good bacon.
Aw. Do you want to see how we do the buns?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to use paper plates today since it's a barbecue.
Did you find this meal a lot of work, or?
No. It was weird not making my rolls, though. So these are the buns. And it says to... So I did some without seasonings on it for the kids.
Good for the kids, right?
So you just take your
Electric knife.
and you just cut it. Look, Mom, hamburger bun.
Aren't you fancy?
Yeah. Holy man, that looks good. I want them to see. Look at my homemade hamburger buns. Look at that. You put your burger in there. Oh my gosh, Mom. That's gonna be good. Look at those homemade buns. Oh, they're so... Oh, I don't know if they're delicious, but...
You know how when you're thinking of something?
Yeah. It's wild out here. Look at my apron. Holy man. So I'm realizing barbecuing is not something you do and walk away. Like, you got to be here. You have to be here tending to it. It's kind of needy. Frig.
Would you like a hot dog or do you want a burger?
I want a burger.
The ones without cheese or corns are for...
Good job.
dessert. Supper was so good. That's what's left. We're all just hanging out outside though. So me and Trevor are just clearing the table. Trevor wanted to say happy Tuesday to you guys.
Happy Tuesday.
We were busy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Busy feeding people.
Feeding the neighborhood once again.
Yeah, one person at a time.
So we spent the whole evening outside. Like bubbles blowing. I don't think my garden is organic anymore.
Might some bubbles.
My nephew was going over my garden with the bubbles. And I was like, okay. Anyway, it was a good night. I didn't vlog much with everyone here. It felt like busier. I think it's because we were just like inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. And normally I have my routine inside with like filming and stuff, but I didn't do much of it today. But okay, the burgers were so good. I mean, I think I'm a really good barbecuer, even though like I was playing like chef / firefighter. I was putting out fires, everything like that with that barbecue. But those burgers were really good. Like everybody was like, Jacqueline, these burgers are really good. I was like, oh my gosh, really? And they actually really were. And the buns, you guys, please try those buns. I will link down below the recipe that I followed. It's a video. I told you the recipe when I was making them, but there's a video that I got the recipe from. And it's so easy. I did it all by hand. I don't have a KitchenAid, so I just like did it all by hand. It was so easy. And they were so delicious. They just had that extra, like, wow. You know what I mean? If you're making hamburgers and you have the time. It does take a little bit of time because you got to let them rise twice, kind of like the rolls. But they were really, 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 really good. I highly recommend them. Everybody loved them. The kids ate the ones like without the seasonings on it. They ate those. They loved them. So I highly recommend those if you want a nice, easy bun recipe, but it's delicious and fresh. And and the burgers were so good. And the Philly cheesesteak seasoning, 10 out of 10. I want to buy all the flavors now and see what they're like. It was so good. Our burgers, like, they tasted like we ordered them from a restaurant. Like, they were so good. I'm like, my own cooking. I do love my own cooking. I really do. You know, people are like, I don't like my own cooking. No, I do. I love my cooking. I was eating the burger and I was like, wow, this is so good. What's that? My car is texting me. Oh, that fancy car of mine. Trevor's out in the car. It lets me know when certain things are going on in the car. It says that he left the door open, like wide open. He's doing something. Anyway, Ellie, they didn't see you today? Ellie just came out from hiding. She says, good evening. It was a good Tuesday. I'm pooped. The outdoors does it. I am pooped. But the dinner was so, so good. We really loved it, didn't we, Ellie? I'm going to read my book club book tonight. I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to sweat my face off all night. The joys of being a lady in her almost 40s. I don't know. Apparently, I had this place so cold, and everyone was outside freezing at night. with blankets, and I was out here like this. I was like, it's not cold. I'm just at that age where I don't feel the cold, you know? And at night. Anyways, why are we talking about this? Ellie, we gotta keep it private. We're ladies. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys are well. Happy Tuesday. Good night.